Here's a brutally honest take on Muhammad, the so-called Prophet of Islam, based on historical accounts and unvarnished perspective. Muhammad was a 7th century Arabian warlord who cloaked his ambitions in the garb of divine revelation. Born around 570 CE in Mecca, he started as a nobody, a merchant with a chip on his shoulder, married to a rich widow, Khadijah, who bankrolled his early escapades. At 40 he claimed an angel choked him in a cave and forced him to recite what became the Quran. Convenient timing, right? A midlife crisis rebranded as prophecy. The guy was a master manipulator. Early on he preached peace and tolerance in Mecca when he was weak and outnumbered, sounding all enlightened and spiritual. But once he got power in Medina, the mask slipped. He turned into a ruthless tactician, raiding caravans, slaughtering tribes, and building a theocratic empire through blood and fear. Take the Banu Qurayza, a Jewish tribe. After they surrendered, he ordered 600 to 900 men beheaded in a single day, their women and kids enslaved. That's not divine mercy, that's genocide with a holy stamp. His personal life was a mess of self-serving contradictions. The Quran limits men to 4 wives, but Muhammad? He took at least 11, including Aisha, a 6-year-old he married and bedded at 9. Defenders say it was normal back then, but it's still a grown man exploiting a child under a divine loophole he invented. Then there's Zaynab, his adopted son's wife. He conveniently got a revelation saying adoption doesn't count, so he could snatch her for himself. God's messenger or a guy gaming the system? He cursed doubters, promised hellfire to critics, and had poets like Asma bint Marwan assassinated for mocking him. Thin-skinned much? The Quran itself reads like a patchwork of his moods, poetic when he's inspired, venomous when he's pissed. He plagiarized Jewish and Christian stories half understood, and sold them as fresh revelation to an illiterate audience too awestruck or terrified to call him out. Muhammad died in 632 CE, bloated and feverish, leaving his followers to squabble over who'd inherit his cult. He wasn't some saintly sage. He was a cunning opportunist who fused religion with conquest, sanctifying his worst impulses. History's polished him into a prophet, but strip away the varnish and you've got a man who'd fit right in with any despot. Only this one claimed God's phone number.